what you want, when you want it, where you want it. This is The Mesh.
Where do you turn when you're looking for the best barbecue ideas and recipes? What if you're trying to find a barbecue pit stop in a foreign place? Maybe you're looking for a weekend adventure that promises a full menu of barbecue delights mixed with music, all in the name of helping a good cause. Welcome to the Low and Slow Barbecue Show, where we share barbecue advice, barbecue recipes, and all the details you need to make your life better with barbecue. Of course, we've got a long list of help at our website, lowslowbbqshow.com. It's filled with podcasts and blogs. Check out the podcast with Edmar Simoes. That's our latest one from Resident Culture Brewing Company, or our podcast with James Beard finalist Robbie Robinson. He's at City Limits Barbecue in West Columbia. We got details, podcasts, blogs, all that good stuff at lowslowbbqshow.com. In this episode, we're sharing a few secrets that will help you improve your barbecue journey. Let's get cooking. First of all, I want to start by sharing some of our favorite Instagram feeds that we love to follow. Top of the list, our buddies over at the Carolina Barbecue Festival, all the latest updates from the festival and the team at Let's Meet Charlotte, as well as all the friends of the festival and the pitmasters. They get updated regularly. There's details about new events coming and other events that are going to be coming down the line. Promise you want to stay tuned to that. There's a lot of fun things happening through the Carolina Barbecue Festival all year long in 2024. You can find them at Carolina BBQ Festival. That's the address. John G's Barbecue is one of our other favorite follows. You can find out where John G's next pop-up is going to be. He makes a lot of stops at breweries all around Charlotte. If you can't make it to Peachland on a Saturday, and I really think you should, be sure to find John G's at a pop-up at a Charlotte area brewery. And of course, he's got all his details at an Instagram site. He announces the time when you want to get there, where it's going to be, all that good stuff on Instagram. You can find it at John GS BBQ, just like John G. So John GS BBQ. Lawrence Barbecue is another one of our favorites. Jake and the team with Lawrence Barbecue always have some really cool stuff and is really outside the box. He's got a clever sense of style about him in the post and the stories. That's address is Lawrence Barbecue. You find all that good stuff from Jake Wood and the Lawrence Food Company there. And of course, we've had him on the podcast before. Edmar Simoes, I mentioned him moments ago. We got a new blog live with him on the website, lowslowbbqshow.com. Edmar does a great job sharing a lot of barbecue highlights from other regional pit masters, including some events, some barbecue humor, as well as some of the latest things Edmar's doing at Resident Culture Brewing South End. I'll warn you, though, it's going to help a lot if you could speak Spanish or Portuguese or whatever language he's using there. Those are things that I don't speak outside of Donde Españos. You can find Edmar on Instagram at American_BBQ. Check him out. Daniel Vaughn's another nationwide barbecue expert that we love to follow on Instagram. He's the barbecue editor for Texas Monthly. A lot of people know that as the barbecue Bible of the Southwest. And of course, Daniel largely reviews Texas barbecue around the Lone Star State, but he gets out of Texas a pretty good bit. In fact, he's seen our friends at Fort Grove, as well as Lawrence Barbecue, John G's. He even goes on and names some of the best Texas barbecue outside of Texas. If you're looking for premier barbecue spots all around the country, Daniel Vaughn has the scoop. You want to follow him at BBQ Snob, just like I got my nose in the air because my barbecue taste is so good. That's Daniel Vaughn, Barbecue Snob. Apple City Barbecue is another one we love to follow. That's Adam Dula and his team. They regularly update their page with specials and weekend barbecue offerings, all at his barbecue business in Taylorsville. That's in Alexander County in the Hickory Metro. You can follow him at Apple City BBQ. One last one we want to mention, and this is another great tip to find the best barbecue around the region, not just in North Carolina, but South Carolina especially. That's Destination Barbecue. He's got all your destination barbecue joints outlined. That's James Roller, and he's extremely prolific, has a lot of great stuff he posts. He's based, again, of course, in South Carolina, and he delivers reviews and information on South Carolina barbecue restaurants, recipes, and events. You can find James Roller and Destination Barbecue just at that same word, Destination BBQ. Moving on a little bit, we're going to check out some barbecue news I wanted to be sure and share with you guys today. Not sure if you saw it, but if you didn't, I'll tell you now. Southern Living barbecue editor Robert Moss has started a new Carolina barbecue debate. He recently declared that the Raleigh Research Triangle is this state's new barbecue capital. Sorry, Lexington. Sorry, Charlotte. Sorry, everybody down east. Robert Moss says that Raleigh and the Triangle are the best places, the capital place for North Carolina barbecue. And of course, that was from a piece in January in Southern Living magazine. And Robert cites 7 shops in the Raleigh and Durham area. If you're in that region, you can't go wrong hitting any of these places. Of course, our buddy at Lawrence Barbecue at the Boxyard RTP tops the list. Check out Lawrence Barbecue. Put him number 1 on your list. Another great stop is Prime Barbecue in Knightdale. We've also got a salute from Sam Jones Barbecue in Raleigh and also Winterville. By the way, you probably heard Sam Jones among those recently inducted to the North Carolina Barbecue Hall of Fame. Stop by Sam Jones Barbecue in Raleigh and find out why he's earned that honor, and he definitely has. The Pit in Raleigh is another stop. Picnic in Durham, and of course Longleaf Swan in Raleigh as well makes Robert Moss's list of top 7. Closing it out with Lechon Latin Barbecue and Bar. I probably said that wrong. Lechon Latin Barbecue and Bar in Raleigh as well. These are all the places that he says makes the Raleigh-Durham Triangle the capital of North Carolina barbecue. Other mentions that he gives includes Bullock's Barbecue in Durham, Old Time Barbecue in Clyde Cooper's in Raleigh, as well as the Barbecue Lab and Midwood Smokehouse, which, by the way, that's led by Matt Berry. We've had him on the Low and Slow Barbecue Show, and that's a barbecue chain based with Charlotte roots. It continues to expand in Raleigh and Columbia. So, yeah, the capital of North Carolina barbecue may be Raleigh-Durham area, but it's got some of that Charlotte ties to it with Midwood Smokehouse. Another news item that came across the wire just this week. Congratulations to John G's Barbecue. Karen and his wife, Kelly Kirkman, just won Charlotte Magazine's 2024 Best of the Best Award for Legit Barbecue. Definitely a cool recognition for those guys. Got started in 2016 with a food truck and moved on to a brick and mortar. Now he's just doing great things. I mentioned the pop-ups in his Instagram site. Now he's got the Bob Award, Best of the Best for Legit Q. Stay tuned to the Low and Slow Barbecue Show. We're going to have him coming up in an episode here real soon. Looking forward to speaking with John G and getting some of the latest lowdown on events that he's got coming up. I'll hit one of those events here in just a moment. Also, want to invite you to check out our friends at the Smoke Sheet. I mentioned them before. And I want to let you know the latest midweek edition of the Smoke Sheet features my coverage of the Carolina Barbecue Festival. Yes, this chigger is in the Smoke Sheet. It's also got some hot links with national barbecue news you might want to know about. That includes a recipe for grilled street corn dip. I took a peek at it today. Man, that looks like a great recipe. Can't wait to try it out. There's also a video with the secret to Texas #1 barbecue. This is a video that follows a day in the life of the founders of Fort Worth Barbecue Joint Goldie's. That's Jalen Hurd and Lane Milne. If you want to see what life is like for a barbecue founder and pitmaster in a Texas barbecue joint, just check out the Smoke Sheet. They got a cool video there. You can find it at bbqnewsletter.substack.com. I want to take a quick moment now to highlight some upcoming barbecue events. They're going to be coming around the Carolinas and beyond here very soon. First of all, top of that list, once again, is Getting Piggy With It. That's coming up May 18th and 19th. It's hosted by Jake Wood and his Lawrence Barbecue Bunch, as well as Trophy Brewing in Raleigh. Maybe that's another one of the reasons Raleigh is the North Carolina capital for barbecue. Cool events like this. Last year, that event raised $100,000 for the Frankie Lemon School. If you're not familiar with that facility, it's a 5-star child development center for ages 2 to 6. Jake tells us a little bit more about the fundraiser as well as the Frankie Lemon School and a reel that we captured with him at the Carolina Barbecue Festival. Just check it out at the Low and Slow Barbecue Show Instagram page. You got interviews there with Jake week, as well as some of the other pit masters during the barbecue festival. Back to the Getting Piggy With It festival. That VIP event is Saturday at Young Hearts Distilling. Then the main event's coming up on Maywood Hall on the 19th of May. You can, of course, expect a full slate of top-notch pit masters. We got guys from Fort Grove, Longleaf Swan, Shepherd Barbecue, Sam Jones, all those guys that, again, help make Raleigh the barbecue capital of the state. You can check out Getting Piggy With It to learn more about it. Zeph Barbecue is going to be there. That's Logan Sandoval from the Barbecue Showdown. Many more, including Matt Register from Southern Smoke and Sweet Lou's. Want to save that date, May 18th and 19th. And again, follow the Instagram page for Getting Piggy NC. That's Getting with no G at the end, Getting Piggy _NC, and they do a great job. They're promoting all the pit masters are going to be involved, and that'll give you plenty of reason to show up. Want to make sure that you know tickets go on sale April 19th at 10 a.m. That's going to be the day after we publish. That's Big Friday, April the 19th. Tickets on sale at 10 a.m. Check out Getting Piggy With It and get those tickets before they get sold. They will sell out. Another festival coming up here real soon is May 3rd and 4th. That's the Barbecue Festival on the Noose. It's hailed as the largest whole hog barbecue cook-off festival in the nation. Of course, it's in downtown Kinston. You can get all the details at kinstonbarbecue.com. June 22nd, another event that we're really excited about. It's going to be John G's in Peachland. That's John G's Jubilee. This is the second year John G's hosting a festival at his place in Peachland. Right now, there's about a third of the tickets left. So if you don't have a ticket, you'll want to hurry up and get those. You can check him out at John G's Barbecue and find out about it. Reasons you want to go, of course, John G's going to be there with his barbecue. Lawrence Barbecue is going to be there. NC Oyster Company is going to be there. No Brewing Company beer. There'll be ice cream from Brown Creek Creamery, and all those proceeds are going to benefit the Anson County Partnership for Children. Again, that's John G's Jubilee. If you follow him on Instagram or you find him on the web, you can get details for those tickets. One other event I wanted to mention in the Carolinas right quick, the Beer, Bourbon, and Barbecue Festival is at Ballantyne's Backyard. This is the 14th year for that event. There's going to be 60 beers, 40 bourbons, and lots of barbecue. VIP is from 12 to 6 on the 18th, and general admission is 2 to 6. You can get your tickets. They're still available. A couple of things we want to hit outside the Carolinas you might want to know about if you're not listening here in the Carolinas. Saturday, April the 20th is the 2024 World Championship Hot Wing Contest in Memphis, Tennessee. And this is the 22nd year of that festival. 70 teams are competing for the title of World Champion Hot Wing. That's going to be going on in River Garden Park in Memphis. Meanwhile, coming up Saturday, April 27th, is the Jeff Mitchner Foundation Barbecue event. That honors the late Pig Beach barbecue executive chef Jeff Mitchner, who died suddenly in 2018 at age 36. This benefit supports his wife and family. You can expect a star-studded cast of chefs and pitmasters from all over the United States. May 15th and 18th, or 15th through the 18th, as you probably know if you're a big barbecue connoisseur, that is the Memphis in May Championship Barbecue Contest. It's a 4-day competition. Teams are competing for $150,000 in prize money. You've probably heard about the Memphis in May event. It's something really cool. A lot of barbecue folks go to it. Something new this year is they've got competition. That's right. There's a competing barbecue contest going on in Memphis the same time as Memphis in May's championship. It's going on May 16th through the 18th. This is the Smoke Slam, the world's ultimate barbecue showdown. It's all new, and I want to tell you, the prize purse for this is $250,000. That's right, $250,000. It's the largest prize in pork barbecue competition history. This has been sanctioned by the Memphis Barbecue Network, and the category winners are going to get a golden ticket to compete in the World Food Championships in the fall. That just about wraps it up for this episode. I want to remind you, check back with us next week. We've got other great pitmasters coming up, including John G., the folks from Hungry Heroes, our new friends at Blue Suede Barbecue. Even get some stuff in from those guys at the Smoke Sheet, all in the weeks to come. Stay tuned to the Low and Slow Barbecue Show. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up, and it's going to be dropping every Thursday right around noon on the East Coast. If you're on the East Coast, it's ready just in time for lunch. You've been listening to the Low and Slow Barbecue Show on the Mesh.tv network of podcasts. Be sure to visit us online at lowslowbbqshow.com. We've got podcasts and interviews from Carolina pitmasters and blogs that feature secrets for barbecue success. If you've got a show idea, a question, or you want to explore becoming a promotional sponsor, shoot me an email. You can do that by emailing lowanslowbarbecueshow@gmail.com. New sponsorship opportunities are now available as we continue to break monthly download records with the Low and Slow Barbecue Show. And if you like what you hear in the Low and Slow Barbecue Show, please follow us on Instagram. We've talked a lot about Instagram today. You can follow us, Low and Slow Barbecue Show, all one word rammed together. You can also subscribe in your favorite podcast stream. When you do, give us a 5-star rating. That helps other people find our niche podcast. Of course, you can also tell your friends about the Low and Slow Barbecue Show to help us grow our audience. Special thanks to our producer, Andrew Moose, and the whole team at the Mesh.tv network of podcasts. Most especially, thank you for listening to the Low and Slow Barbecue Show. Remember, for the best barbecue and the best barbecue podcast, make it low and slow.
You've been listening to The Mesh, an online media network of shows and programs ranging from business to arts, sports to entertainment, music to community. All programs are available on the website as well as through iTunes and YouTube. Check us out online at themesh.tv. Discover other network shows and give us feedback on what you just heard.